Hi, and welcome to Birds with Bottle.
We've got to think about wine.
And we want you to have a think about wine too.
And this week we're looking at wines for rainy days and ways to ensure that the day isn't a complete washout.
Yeah, because the only thing worse than a rainy day is getting to the end of one and realising that you've achieved absolutely nothing.
Yes, and you feel dissatisfied, flat and strangely restless.
But it doesn't have to be like that.
So here are some wines to perk you up, whatever you decide to do. Our first wine is the 6285 Margaret River Chardonnay 2013, which is $12.99 in Marks and Spencer's.
6285, that is just the postcode for Margaret River. Simple as that. Now, you need to see this rainy day as an opportunity to complete something overdue and tackle it head on. Then reward yourself at the end with a delicious glass of wine.
This is really delicious.
It is.
It smells beautifully, it's citrus, it's bright, it's alive. Now if you think you don't like Australian Chardonnay because you've tried the ones from the southeast of the country that are rich and ripe, try this. It's from the bottom left hand corner. Margaret River is part of Western Australia and the wines are brighter and sharper as this is.
It really is. I've just tasted it there. It's bright, it's sharp. It's Chardonnay, but if it was Sauvignon, we'd say it got a Sauvignon slap, wouldn't it?
We would,
It really does smack you in the face with the bright acidity. It's lovely.
It's kind of Chardonnay for Sauvignon lovers.
It is.
It's really lovely.
Yeah.
Now,
Great length on it, really fresh.
a very pleasing thing I did the last time we had a rainy day, and let's face it, we've had quite a lot. I tidied my entire office, head to foot. Frankly, before I did it, it looked like we'd been burgled. And I couldn't find anything. But now, it's glorious.
You see, my desk is my inbox, and my pending tray, and my filing. Chaos rules on my desk.
Whereas I spent, she said gloating, a rainy day getting on top of mine.
Mrs.
Sorry. Including polishing and window leaning.
Now, knowing Mel, she probably also arranged her pens in ascending order of size and labelled all of her drawers.
I might have. However, I sat back with a chilled glass of wine and admired my alphabetised wine books. What could be better?
Only Mel. For our next wine, we've got another white for you. This is the Bellingham Bernard Series Old Vine Chenin Blanc 2013. And it's available from Tesco at $12.99, and Majestic also have it at $12.99, although right now it's on offer if you buy two at $9.74.
Now, all the wines we're showing today are a little pricey, but we think when it's a really drab day, you kind of deserve to spend a bit more money.
You do, and actually you can tell this one's got some oak in it because look at the difference in the colour.
Yeah.
This one looks really
dark
golden.
Now, initially it's a bit stinky, and that's because we've just opened the screw cap, but there's obvious dark fruit in there.
Yeah,
really
some
rich,
spice on the nose too, isn't
yummy
there?
fruit. Like the other Bellingham wines, which we love, this is really full in the mouth, isn't it? It's just yum.
It is. Yeah. It's not chewy. It's so not chewy.
No.
But it does make you want to go really quite moreish.
Yeah, it's lovely. Another great wine from Bellingham. Delicious. So Sandra, what's your idea of the perfect rainy day?
Well, actually, binge watching makes me feel quite achieving, especially if I've earned it by getting drenched first walking the dogs.
Fair enough.
And the next one, that's going to see me re-watching Green Wing in a oneer.
I love Green Winger, but there is not a chance of me doing that on a rainy day. David would have me out in the garage.
Oh, Mrs.
Not that sort of out in the garage. Helping him rearrange his toolbox, or perhaps cataloguing his timber collection.
Yeah, but what could be better than heaving with laughter at one of Dr. Statham's classics while you juggle the remote, have a great pile of Scooby snacks and a lovely glass of this.
I'm absolutely with you, but I do like a nice neat row of spanners, me.
For our last wine, we have a red for you. This is the Valdivieso Cabernet Franc 2009, and this one's available from Morrison's at $13.99.
Better to try Morrison's online because, as Sandra found out, it's not in every branch.
Yes. Now, this is quite a heavy bottle. Feels quite classy. And it's quite heavy on the alcohol too, at 14.5%. But
Yeah. Now, Cabernet Franc's normally found in the Loire, but there's been a move towards it being grown in the New World, and so Chile and Argentina really are going for it.
and this one is chilly.
It smells absolutely beautiful.
It does.
It's 2009, so it's got a bit of age on it. It's got just the most beautiful black, it's like a blackcurrant bush. It is bright and alive and
But
exciting.
there's a sort of stalkiness about it too.
Wow. Lovely smooth palate.
Yeah. And again, you're still getting that stalkiness, but because we're in the New World, there's more of a ripeness around it. So you're getting the stalkiness, but a riper flavour. I mean, it's absolutely delicious. Well worth splashing out on.
It really is. This is a really lovely, lovely wine.
Yeah.
I've got another idea for my rainy day. How about doing a whole room makeover? Okay? Get up early, go and get the paint first thing, come back, get all the furniture out of the room, sugar soap everything inside, maybe have a spot of lunch, paint the first coat, maybe a little glass of wine. We're mid-afternoon now, mid-afternoon little snacky of wine. Second coat, another glass of wine, and then put everything in, all in beautiful new arrangements. Voila!
The glasses of wine sound good.
Yeah. But
Sounds like quite a lot of hard work actually. I think I'd rather do a jigsaw. Well, there's always coupling.
oh, Mrs. Coupling. I love coupling. But only series 1 to 3, because once Geoffrey had left in series 4, it all went a bit downhill, didn't it?
It did.
Oh, Geoffrey.
It did. Well, whatever you decide to do while it's tipping it down outside, make sure that you've got a lovely glass of wine, and you'll have a glimmer on your horizon.
I like a glimmer on the horizon. See you next time.
See you next time.